consist of three vehicles. This is why knowledge of the paths is not their concern. Being great, the path of the Buddhas and that of the Bodhisattvas includes the knowledge of the paths. Those of the Sravakas and the Pratyeka Buddhas, being small, does not include it. Finally, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva himself practices the paths and also teaches beings the paths for each of them to practice. This is why the Prajnaparamita Sutras says here that by practicing the knowledge of the paths the Bodhisattva obtains omniscience. 3. Dharmas known by omniscience. Question. What are all these dharmas cognized by omniscience? Answer. 1. The two bases of consciousness. Sabbasutta. The Buddha said to the bhiksus, I will teach you all dharmas. What are all these dharmas? The eye and colors. The ear and sounds. The nose and smells. The tongue and tastes. The body and tangibles. The mind and things. These 12 bases of consciousness are all dharmas. 2. Names and forms. Furthermore, all dharmas are names and forms. Arthavargiyani Sutrani. Thus in the li-tchong King the Buddha spoke these stanzas. For the person who seeks right seeing there are only names and forms. The person who wants to consider and know truly he too will know only names and forms. When a foolish mind multiplies notions and is attached to distinguishing many dharmas, he will never have anything but names and forms. 3. Groups of two dharmas. All dharmas is also dharmas with form and without form. Visible and invisible. Resistant and non-resistant. Impure and pure. Conditioned and unconditioned. Mind and non-mind. Associated with mind and non-associated with mind. Coexisting with mind and non-coexisting with mind. Resulting from mind and not resulting from mind. Taking its origin from mind and not taking its origin from mind. Numberless similar groupings of two dharmas contain all the dharmas. See the abhidharma, in the chö-fa in. 4. Groups of three dharmas. All dharmas is also the good, the bad, and indeterminate dharmas. The dharmas to be destroyed by seeing the truths, to be destroyed by meditation and not to be destroyed. The dharmas with retribution, without retribution, neither with nor without retribution. Innumerable similar groups of three dharmas comprise all the dharmas. 5. Groups of four dharmas. All dharmas is also dharmas past, future, present, neither past, future nor present. Dharmas belonging to the world of desire, belonging to the world of form, belonging to the formless world, not having any membership. Dharmas coming from a good cause, coming from a bad cause, coming from an indeterminate cause, and coming from a cause that is neither good, bad, nor indeterminate. Dharmas that are object condition, that are non-object condition, that are both object and non-object condition, that are neither object nor non-object condition. Innumerable similar groups of four dharmas comprise all the dharmas. 6. Groups of five dharmas. All dharmas is also the dharmas that are material, mind, mental, a formation dissociated from mind or unconditioned. The four truths and the indeterminate unconditioned. Innumerable similar groups of five dharmas comprise all the dharmas. 7. Groups of six dharmas. All dharmas is also the five aggregates and the unconditioned. The dharmas to be destroyed by the truth of suffering, by the truth of the origin, by the truth of cessation, by the truth of the path, by meditation, or not to be destroyed. Innumerable similar groups of six dharmas comprise all the dharmas. 8. Other groups of dharmas. Groups of 7, 8, 9, 10 dharmas, etc. are analyzed in the abhidharma in the chapter of the Dharma Vibhanga. All dharmas is thus all existing or non-existing, empty or real, objects or subjects, united or scattered, etc. Dharmas. All dharmas is thus existent, non-existent, existent and non-existent. False, and not false. false, true, neither false, nor true. Arising, and perishing. Neither arising nor perishing. And so on, dharmas. All dharmas is also existent, non-existent, existent, and non-existent, zero and neither existent nor non-existent dharmas. Apart from these tetralemmas, such as empty, non-empty, arising and perishing, neither arising nor perishing dharmas, there are also pentalemmas of the same kind. All the dharmas are included in these innumerable and incalculable groupings. Knowing the said dharmas in an exhaustive and complete way with unhindered wisdom is called omniscience and knowledge of all aspects. 4. True omniscience belongs to the Buddha. Question. All beings seek wisdom. Why is the Buddha the only one to attain sarvajñana? Answer. Since the Buddha is foremost of all beings, he is the only one to obtain sarvajñana. Pasadajutta. Thus the Buddha said. Of all beings without legs, with 2 legs, with 4 legs, with many legs, with a body or without a body, conscious, unconscious, neither conscious nor unconscious, etc. The Buddha is the foremost of all. Just as Mount Sumeru is foremost among the mountains, just as fire, of all the 4 great elements has the power to illuminate and to burn, so, of all beings, the Buddha is foremost. This is why he obtains sarvajñana. Question. Why is the Buddha alone the foremost of beings? Answer. As I have just said, because he possesses sarvajñana. But I must repeat myself here. The Buddha, who assures both his own good and the good of others, is the foremost of beings. Thus, the sun is the foremost of all lights. The noble Cakravartin king is the foremost of all humans. The blue lotus is the foremost of the lotuses. The jasmine is the foremost of all flowers growing on land. The ox-head sandalwood is the foremost of all perfumed wood. The wish-fulfilling pearl is the foremost of jewels. The morality of the saints is the foremost of moralities. The indestructible deliverance is the foremost of the deliverances. The liberations are the foremost of the purities. The consideration of emptiness is the foremost of all considerations. Nirvana is foremost of all dharmas. Thus there are numberless primacies of all kinds, and as the Buddha also is the foremost of all beings, he is the only one to obtain sarvajñana. Furthermore, from his first production of the mind of Bodhi, the Buddha is adorned with great vows and, in order to save all beings in decline, he has practiced all the good paths in a complete and exhaustive way. There are no merits that he has not accumulated or sufferings that he has not undergone. He has gathered into himself all the qualities of the Buddhas. For these many and numberless reasons, the Buddha alone is the foremost of all beings. Question. But all the Buddhas of the 3 times and the 10 directions have the same qualities. Why do you say that the Buddha alone is foremost? Answer. I said that, among beings other than the Buddhas, the Buddha 0b alone is supreme. The Buddhas have equal and identical qualities. 5. Etymology of sarvajñana.